I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
No.
Zelda is really what the Blue Bandit is.
Blue Bandit.
And so if you win with who you are, or if you win with who you intend to be, you know, which one is the win?
You've got to learn to live with what you are. Caesar is playing Doomy. That's sick. Daddy's playing Yams.
Daddy is actually insane now.
Now there's Dr. Light versus Zephyr. Winner plays mix. Great part of the bracket. Good job, everybody.
It's actually such like an interesting, because everybody's
If I hadn't forfeited, I may have ended up there.
Really?
Yeah.
Everybody's at Don't Park on the Grass, so it's such an interesting tournament of like these almost
not that many
high
people
level
there, I feel like.
Really?
I mean, there's still a lot of, well, yeah, I guess a lot of them are there.
I mean, we have Irvine here, and that's all that matters.
It's just Johnny Lucky. It's just Lucky being out of commission, right?
Yeah.
So, hope he does better. And then we have Devastation, who
Diva's crazy.
Lost a Munch today. Whew, which would be tough to go from that to beat Squid, but we'll see. Oh my god. That looks really painful.
Squid's a speedster, dude.
Squid's a speedy sort. So you are Squid's #1 fan.
So I'm Squid's #1 fan. I'm Squid's apprentice.
Yeah.
He is my closest and dearest melee confidant.
Dude, CPU is moving in on your spot. I'm uncomfortable with that.
CPU is crazy.
CPU's nuts now.
CPU is actually crazy, but I don't care because I know inside I'm nuts.
That's right. That's what's important.
I got out of pools. That's all that matters to me.
The inside nuts.
The nuts are on the inside.
Yeah, which is probably not where they should be.
They're gonna drop soon.
Yeah,
and
that's what my doctor
nuts
said.
will be on the outside for everybody to see. So he read that roll with the like a laser, which is weird.
Actually,
he, like covered it with a laser. You know what I mean?
The crazy thing about this is that if Diva did not play Mix, Mix would have advanced. Mix would have played Squid, and those two go back and forth.
Squid was terrified of Mix.
Yeah.
Squid definitely wanted Diva to beat Mix.
Oh, what's up, Santiago? How you doing? Squid taking this tourney, or will it be CD free? I'm actually on Team CD free.
I'm on Team Squidster.
Team Squidster?
Yeah.
Team Speedmaster. It feels like Squid's taking like 80 stocks. How are there only 2? Am I the only one that feels that way?
I completely agree. I feel like... But then, like, Diva knocks him off stage and he just keeps making it back, you know?
Yeah.
There was a thing on the right side where Squid wall jump back air to come back, and I don't know, it's just like Squid's recovery is so good and Diva's not quite prepared to deal with all the options that Squid has.
Squid making it difficult for San Diego today.
And then Squid's ledge game is insane.
Fuego probably teaching Sat Daddy not to come to tournaments. Thanks a lot, Santi. Thanks a lot.
What a guy.
What a guy. Looking rough for our boy Diva.
Diva just decides to...
Diva's like, let's go
to game 2.
Let's stop playing this right now.
Let's keep this going.
Yeah. Okay, Diva has the possibility of counterpicking with his Marth, which he will go to sometimes when he feels like it or based on the stage. Squid thinking about his ban, attempting to ban Final. He doesn't ban Final because it's a Sheik. He probably bans a Sheiky stage.
So is Diva likely to go to Final now?
Yeah. I'm almost certain we're going to Final or Stadium. Oh no. He's going to laser.
Well, that's the kind of thing now, right? Is that Sheik players have a Marth?
Yeah.
That takes out a lot of stages.
And it actually kind of nicely covers. Like, Sheik Ices is actually a weird pick where they get to cover themselves on Final and Stadium. Which is good. 3. Okay, he's in Zangazin mode.
He's in Zangazin mode. We're about to see 700 lasers.
Oh, God. All right.
Hopefully, Squid lets us see the number of items thrown.
Do they sell vodka here?
This is going to be a long one, team.
Yeah. Right now, Diva's soul is going to be tortured.
It's looking rough. He's short hop lasering.
How can someone so young take this many lasers? Know that he suffered greatly at the hands of Squid.
What's going on?
Damn, dude. Bump, bump, bump.
That's what you do. You wear down their shield until down air will shield poke the head, and then you just down air and they can't shield it.
All right, now this is like what Ken said. I realized if I grabbed them, they couldn't shoot lasers anymore.
I realized if I grabbed him,
they can't run away anymore.
He can't run away.
Yeah. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Oh my God.
Jesus H. Christ.
He would counter my laser as I came in. I mean, I could see what he's doing. He's doing it to me.
But I couldn't stop it.
I couldn't stop it.
I'm PC Chris.
So he started playing hot cold. Squid is definitely in hot cold mode right now.
No, Squid's in ice cold mode. Squid's in freezer mode.
Squid is frigid.
Squid is in the bottom of the ocean right now.
Squid is saying Merry Christmas, Diva. It's
Awesome.
cold.
Oh, what a surprise. He came up with lasers.
What a character.
All right, he's electing to combo him, and now we're going back to lasers.
And you notice Diva got a grab and Squid didn't die.
Yeah.
Which is a huge deal.
It is. Wow. The roll back. Up air.
That's the Squid's talked about that. It's just like full hop, auto cancel down air into the shine, so you don't have to do any like fast fall shenanigans. They don't have the opportunity to tech because it's soft from the top.
This is actually an amazing play. He's banking on the fact that Diva plays this as a secondary, and so his laser game is not as high class as he would need it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, you know, Mix thinks and sets up baits around every laser, dashes in specific spots.
Well, yeah, because he's a Marth main.
Yeah, Mix is not a Marth main. He's going to do nothing here. He's going to Santiago. Diva reacts to the Santiago. And he's living.
This
Wow.
is too. That 169 should not happen on FD.
You
You know what I mean?
Every Marth is. Sometimes they just don't perform. All right, this is what I like to see. I like to see crouching, and I like to see degeneracy.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
He's gonna start trying. He's trying to do the zoo where you power shield the power shield.
The power shield, or shine it. All you have to do is power shield it back enough times that you can break the shine.
It's true. That's that Ocarina of Time stuff.
As a young Falcon man would say from San Diego, F you, Zenison, which is how he thinks Zangazin is pronounced. Sat Daddy has lasered him to 650% per stock.
That's terrible.
It is actually incredible, the deep pain that Miguel has suffered. And I bring that up because the chat knows.
Yes, Algebra Squid is very good.
Squid is bad, Squid is very good. Who knows? It seems that
And
Squid
I want to talk about Diva, but honestly, the only interaction that's happening here is
literally
lasers.
nothing. Yeah, he's getting hit.
I don't know what to talk about.
Sawyer, what I need you to do when this game ends, I need you to ask about thrown items.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Because that's going to be very important. So let's get prepped for that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So 4 minutes into the game.
It's going to be over 300, I think.
Ooh! All right.
Let's go.
Let's go, Diva.
Time him out.
Time him out. Time him out, Diva. All right, now go to the ledge forever. Uh-oh. I have to say that Diva's power shield percentage has been insanely high, and it just hasn't mattered.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't like Squid Gazin. Ask him. Ask him.
Squid! Items thrown.
Items thrown. Go back to the main view.
Go back to the screen view.
Hold on. Jesus Christ.
196.
Ugh.
That's actually disgusting.
That's so many. That's so many.
196 is at 3 minutes. That's 1 laser a second.
That was like 4 minutes. That's
And
so
there's 4
many.
minutes.
Even with the parts
You
where he
realize
got
it's like a
chain grabbed.
laser every 2 seconds, right?
That was awful. Oh my god. Zangazin got 250 and 5. He tried to beat the record. Oh, now we have Army versus Trickle Man.
that counter pick definitely did not work out
No, that was
in Davis' favor.
shit. What a legend. Only 196 lasers in 4 minutes.
Not even 200.
Not even 200.
Diva, it would have been 200
if Diva had not air
lasted long
dodged.
enough.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes we don't last enough to let our partner get to 200. Let's go, Michael!
You want to last long enough for your partner,
Yeah, you do.
but sometimes it doesn't work.
sometimes it's all about you. I saw the violence. What happened? Did you beat Dr. Light?